All right, welcome back to the class. So let's begin the process of designing. Now, before we jump to designing, even though we have a template that has been made available for us by Design Cinch, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to copy this to another file. All right, I've copied and I've brought in our landing page to a different file entirely. Cool. Now, let us take it step by step. Do you understand? When we have a project like this, one of the things we want to do early on in our project is to identify the structure the website is going to take. Now, I'm going to break down the structure of this website. Now, looking at it from the topmost part of this landing page, you discover that what we have the navbar, and where is the navbar? The navbar is what we have here. You understand? I deliberately moved it out so we can see how it is disintegrated from the other part. I think it was Aristotle that said that the part of the whole makes the whole, something like that. I don't. Now this is the navbar, so I'm going to rename it as navbar. Yeah. Then we have the hero section. Now, what is the hero section? That is the part that is like the header of your website. It is the first thing that visitors see, like when they come into your website. I mean, when they visit your website, that is what they see. And the hero section contains it houses the logo, the nav links, the website menu, and maybe CTAs. You understand? So, like the navbar we saw earlier is still a part of this hero section. Do you understand? It's still a part of this hero section. And as I was explaining, you have your logo, you have your navigation menu or links, you have a CTA. Now, what is a CTA? A CTA is a call to action button that allows a user or a visitor to take an action. In this case, when a user or a visitor of this website of ports global logistics services clicks on it, it is expected that they are going to the page where they can book appointment. Do you understand? On the hero section also, we have the hero background image. You have an image that shows a warehouse, it shows stacks of cartons, it shows a truck. That is the background. You understand? And this instantly communicates to a viewer of this website the authenticity of both global logistic providers. So you can tell that, okay, they can store my goods, they can ship my goods. You understand? So every decision you make when it comes to website design is very, very essential. Now we have what we call the hero header. It is that big text that you see when you open a website or when you visit a website. This is very, very important because you're trying to communicate your message. The totality of everything you are is captured in this one big text. Do you get it? So you can see for here that we are global logistic providers, and then you have a subtitle text that says minimize your supply chain headaches. Let's edit this a little bit. Okay, I do not have that font. Let's handle your complex and time-consuming supply chain management needs. And then you can see another CTA. Explore now. This is the header of this website. So let me undo and take it back to where it belongs. So we've seen two parts of the website, right? The next part is this shipping details, where we have another heading, we have a text, we have an image, and we have what we describe in website as a form. Do you understand? This is a form. And looking at this also, we have a tab switch here. We have 3 tab switch for shipping rate, tracking, and drop point. Then we have another section, this section. So before I go, you discover that it is essential that each of these sections are clearly defined. They are very clearly defined. So I'm going to call this hero section, and I'll move it up, although that is not the proper hierarchy, but let's have it like that. When I mean proper hierarchy, I mean how it should be laid out. Usually Figma would arrange it from the order with which you created them. You understand? Now this is the shipping details. Shipping details. You get it now. This is what do we call this now? Like about us, kind of. Yeah, that serves as about us section. Now what we are doing can look like we are taking time, but trust me, I've been designing a website for a while now, and I understand the importance of defining your structures right from scratch, like from the very beginning. And from the very beginning is very essential. This is another section. What can we call this? Let's call this tour, because I don't know a proper name to give to that now. For now, maybe later on I'll think of something, and I'm going to bring it above about us section. Then this is value proposition. So from my explanation, you can easily tell what a website should contain. Do you understand what a website should contain? So when you even want to I list out what you are expected to design for maybe your customer or your client, you can easily tell that, okay, these are basic parts that this website are going to contain. Yeah, so this is CTA, and finally this is the footer. And if you look at it in all, we have simplified, we have really simplified excuse me we have really simplified this landing page, and I'm going to finally call this home page, because don't forget that we are expected to have an about us page, a company page, services page, news page, project page. You understand? And also we are also expected to have an appointment page. So having done all of this, what is the next thing to do? So join me in the next video as we see the next steps to take before, or as we move closer to designing our interface. on WordPress. All right, I'll see you in a jiffy.